everybody, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to our channel. My name is Angel Oma. You are very welcome. If today is your first time watching me live on YouTube, thank you for being here. I talk about myself, I talk about relationship, I talk about sex, I talk about family, I talk about several other things. So you can consider subscribing if any of these interest you. So, some time ago, recently, I made a video about my miscarriage experience. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about being pregnant again after miscarriage. Now, remember, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm just a sex coach, but I'm not a medical doctor. So I'm going to be sharing just my own experience. And if you have experienced miscarriage and you got pregnant again, I would like to hear your story. Okay, please comment below and tell me about it. Tell me about it because I want to hear it. It will encourage others too. So the reason for this topic is to encourage those that have gone through miscarriage, to tell you that it can happen for you too. Okay, so let's get into the video. Now, a lot of you know, that is those that watch me, I'm in a long distance marriage, which means that my husband and I do not live together. My husband is in another country, I'm in another country. So we plan our visits. We visit each other, spend time with each other. And sometime last year, we were pregnant and we had a miscarriage. We lost the pregnancy. And he was not even around when the pregnancy, we lost a child. It was a hard time for me and for him and for all of us, including my family members and friends. It was a difficult time, but we came out of it. I started trying to get myself back after that. And a few months later, about 6 months later, he visited. But this time around, it was a short visit. In short, we did not plan anything. And I was not even completely mentally ready, because I wasn't done with my emotions. I wasn't, I've not gotten hold of my emotions with my other miscarriage, right? So, and then before that particular miscarriage, we tried having a child for a long time. It took us months and months and months, which it didn't come till the end. And this time around, he's just coming in for three weeks, barely 4 weeks. It's not even up to a month. It's not even up to a full month. So, but all the same, I had to do what I have to do. I'm a woman. I want to have a baby. I'm not getting any younger. My husband is not getting any younger. And I really decided to have children. So when he told me that he was going to be coming in, I was not happy at first. One of the reasons why I was not happy was because my menstruation skipped. It skipped the month before. That was on when I was supposed to see my menstruation. I couldn't see it. And if I had seen it, I'll be able to count when next I'm going to have an ovulation, so that when he comes, because ovulation period is when you're on your unsafe period, that's when you're supposed to get pregnant. Just in case. And by the way, he's coming in for 3 weeks, so I have to try, even though if it doesn't come, it's okay. I'm not even bothered. I'm not stressed. I needed to heal completely from the past experience, right? Now, he came in. So when he came, I was complaining to my mom. I was like, Mommy, can you imagine? My husband is coming in and I have not even seen my menstruation. She was like, don't worry about it now. I thought you say you're not ready. I said, but at least now, just for me to have the feeling, right? Apparently, the day he was coming in, the day he landed in Nigeria, my menstruation started. I got angry again. Why am I angry? I have not seen my husband for over 6 months. And now that he's getting here for me to enjoy his touch, his lovemaking, his everything, I'm seeing my menses. What nonsense. I did not know that God has planned a different package for me, actually. So he came in. When he landed in Nigeria, I was in Owerri at the time. So he came in through Lagos. He got to Lagos, but he couldn't get to Owerri because there was a sit-at-home the next day, which was on a Monday. This sit-at-home program that they're doing here. So he couldn't come in that day. He's to come in on Tuesday. Now, that Monday, he got sick. He was in his hotel room. He was very sick. Very, very sick. We didn't know what was going on. He thought it was just jet lag and several other things. So when he finally got into Owerri the next day, we went to do his scan, because when you come into the country, after 2 days, you go and do your COVID test. So he ran his COVID test and found out that he had COVID. And he has even gotten worse. He was so sick, and I was menstruating. As if God just planned it that, okay, both of you are not going to meet each other, right? So my anger disappeared. He was sick. I can't even touch him. So even if I was not menstruating, we wouldn't have done anything, right? So I had to take care of my husband. We did the traditional method of healing. We were in the village, took a lot of herbs. I was taking the same thing he was taking, because I didn't want to get that kind of sick. The sickness was not funny. It was very, very intense. It was bad. He couldn't breathe very well. It was a terrible experience. Maybe he would tell the story one day by himself. So now, after 7 to 8 days, now remember, he's here for just 3 weeks. Time is going. After 7, 8 days, we went to do another test. He felt better. He was clear. He was good. And then, I had a little sickness, but it was not serious. It was just a little, cold kind of thing. It was good. I wasn't as sick as him, but I took the same, medicines that he was taking. After everything, now we are together. Everything was good. I was done with my time. He was better. And then we did what couples usually do, right? This time around, I tried as much as possible not to think about pregnancy, because remember, I just finished menstruating. I couldn't count my ovulation, because it skipped the months before. Everything was just not how we're supposed to. It was not just regular. It was not how we're supposed to be, basically. So I didn't do anything. I just decided to just wing it, enjoy my husband coming to stay, because my plan was, okay, he's gonna come, spend 3 weeks, go back, and then after some time he will now come back to spend some time with us. That was the plan. We traveled home. We went to go and see his people in the village. We went to go and see my people in my village, which, we did our thing, how we do, because every time he's around, I enjoy myself. So after all that, 3 weeks come and gone. I think, 3 weeks came and gone, and I saw him off, and he went back. Everything was good. I'm back to be myself again, alone. I'm alone again as usual. I was doing my own thing. I felt better, because this is my husband seeing me for the first time since the miscarriage. Okay, since the miscarriage, this was him coming to see me. He consoled me, made me feel better. Lovey, dubby, all that. So I think after 2 weeks of him, he has gone back. Okay, we've forgotten everything. Everybody's back to normal. 2 weeks later, I woke up in the morning and my mind said, go and do a test. Go and do a test. Remember, I have test strips. Test strip, they call it. Yes, I have test strips in the house, because of, the last time I had several of them. It's still there. It's still there even now. So when I heard, go and do a test, I was like, go and do a test for what? No, I just saw my menstruation like 4 weeks ago. That was before my husband came. So I don't think I need it. My mind said, go and do a test. I woke up. I got into the bathroom. My mind said, go and do a test. Imagine you fighting with your mind. Like, what am I doing a test for? Am I just going to waste this test strip? Anyway, I just did it with doubt. I did not expect anything. Now, when I did it, I saw 2 lines. But now one line was thick. The other line was very faint, as faint as you can imagine it to be. So when I said, I was like, you see, it's 1 line. The faint line might be a mistake. So I didn't think anything about it. I came back. And then my husband called me and said, are you okay? I said, I'm fine. But do you know, my spirit just told me to go and do a test. And I did a test, and it was not showing me pregnant. It was just showing me 2 lines, but 1 line was too faint. He said, let me see. I showed him. He was like, nah, I don't think you're pregnant. So I just left it. The next day, I woke up again. My mind said, do a test. Do a test. It's like, what the fuck is do a test thing? Sorry for the F word. So I went to do another one in the bathroom. This time around, it was two thick lines. Oh my God! 3 weeks of visit. 3 weeks of visit. This is a miracle. Oh my God. 3 weeks. He was sick. I skipped my messes. As in everything, every odd was just against us, basically. Wow. So, I called him immediately. I think it was still midnight. I called him. I was like, honey, guess what? Two lines. Two lines. Two lines. We were pregnant. And he was so happy. I thanked God. I was like, I can't believe this. Now, if you guys watch my last video, you remember I told you guys that I was planning to do a surgery for the fibroids that I had. I still have the fibroids because I couldn't do the surgery. Now I'm pregnant. So the fibroid is still there. I got scared. So I went to the hospital. I went to go and do a test. I did my test, the scan, because the one I did at home was just a test strip. So I went to the hospital to do a scan, and lo and behold, I'm actually pregnant. So it has been a jolly ride, and so many things have happened. I had a crazy first trimester, including my husband. Imagine me vomiting and my husband is vomiting. Me is sick, my husband is sick. I'm eating a lot, he's eating a lot. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you guys the story of, month to month of my pregnancy and the things that I had to go through so that you can learn from it. But yes, we got pregnant again and it has been a joy. I have been happy and I've been expecting. We cannot wait for this bundle of joy to be in our arms. So this is it. We're pregnant again, and we will be expecting this baby soonest. So stay tuned. I'm going to keep you updated on the journey. I'm also going to keep you updated when we deliver, and so that you guys can rejoice with us. And if you too have had miscarriage and got pregnant after that, please share your story. I would also want to hear your story. Thank you very much for watching the video. I will be seeing you again next time when I'm going to be telling you about other things of this pregnancy journey and also the childbirth, because I plan to tell you everything. Okay, thank you so much. I'll be seeing you next time. Do have a lovely time. But before you go, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a video. Okay, thank you guys. I'm going to be seeing you next time. Bye.